That boy did the question.
We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here's Augustus. Johnson outside. Westbrook with the steal. And so it's Montreal now. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence. And it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league. And when he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's McDaniels. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Inside. Pass to Mason. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And another three for Montreal.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
And here's Nash outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shoot a steady diet from outside.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called for. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Down low. Here's Augustus. And the jam by Augustus.
And not a long trip to the rim. Rogowski's using that reach to just hammer it down.
And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist beyond many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Montreal?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the wing, Gordon. It's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
Tries it from 19. Nash with no one around. Good on the three. And so it's Montreal now. And here we go. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Johnson inside. Deflects the pass. Pass to Stoudemire. 5 to shoot. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Oh, here's Simon. Outside Edwards. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Pass to Reese. Johnson with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Nash with it. And finished off by Nash.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
The kick out to Simon. Here's Johnson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They lead by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Pass to Gordon. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
Outside, Payton. Back to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Here's Beal. Over in the corner, Dort. Oh, he misses the dunk. Stolen by Gordon. Fast break, here they come. Here's Beal. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Fires away from outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Gordon. And he uses the glass on the way.
The physicality Gordon plays with jumps out at you. He's got a fearlessness about him.
And they keep... hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Montreal calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Left side, Westbrook. McDaniels on the wing. Montreal again missing. Here's Mason. Oh, my goodness. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, very talented finisher. If Mason gets the chance, he is going to put one right here.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him moving for a better look.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Johnson surveying the floor. And here's the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Very willing to get physical. Sotomayor takes it to the defense and wins that battle. Wow. What, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Well, that's not the focus we used to see from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. Rodman grabs the miss. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Rodman with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got 6 points.
Look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Near the three-point line is Westbrook. And he really drops after rolling around the rim.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense. And he
knocks down the first one. And Mason drops them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. They're basically giving away points.
Second call. Chipped away. And stolen by Gordon. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Montreal leads by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Montreal. It's a 1-point game.
Well, for most of his career, Westbrook did a mid-range game. Now he rarely shoots from that area.
There's McDaniels on the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Gordon. And here's the break. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And McDaniels stays with it. McDaniels got the lead up to 5 now for Montreal.
Well, that was just great timing and playing with a high motor. Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Bounce pass, Gordon. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession. In about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Gordon a screen. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Morning. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Morning's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Montreal. Nash outside. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range. Nash has got 10 points in the game.
And the jump shot of Nash. Poetry in motion. A super efficient shooter from downtown. Doesn't register as a block, and he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Left side, Westbrook. Outside, Edwards. Shoots from 14. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 5.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Payton with it. Westbrook picks him up. Ilgauskas. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Montreal score. Poked away. Stolen by Westbrook. It's Edwards on the wing. Now here's Westbrook. A shot. Again, Montreal score.
A seasoned vet in this league. Westbrook has run these sets countless times. He knows what to do in them.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Gordon. Fires for 3. The rebound by Ilgauskas. And stolen by Gordon. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. It's deflected.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejection.
Here's Gordon.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppy.
Here's Payton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Montreal ahead, leading by just 2. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Nash. Takes it inside.
Oh my God.
Cunningham outside. Puts the move on. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Nash drawing the double team. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Montreal. And stolen by Nash. And they're on the break. Tosses it up. And he hits the jumper.
Nash terrific at shooting while he's effortlessly just switching between the
Now McDaniel misses the 3. And they're pushing it up. Nash outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from deep. Throws it down. Watch it and sit.
Yeah, and the long reach of Cousins really enables him to... Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Jordan. Outside Edwards. Now Jordan. Beyond the arc. And down goes the 3.
What a shot by York, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
It's stolen by Jordan. McDaniel. Oh, good. And the layup. Puts up a three. Shoots the three. Three-pointer. Good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the class.
Now McDaniel. Wrestlers a three. That one is off. And there
God.
missing the go-ahead basket. And someone's got the ball out. The lead is 2.
Tenacious play when it matters the most. He's not distracted by the stakes at hand.
Hodman sets a screen. And the three misses. And now we got the intentional foul. And Montreal making a change here. And that's an intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of
Oh my God.
It's off. And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Break. So he can't get either to fall. Now Nash. Fires from way outside. So he's Montreal with the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and he did a great job making sure it didn't get away from him late. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Here's Bowen. Pass to Maxey. From deep. Bowen, good.
This is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
Gets it out to Allen. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Pass to Ayton. And here is Landry. From deep, Maxey. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Spears. Now Ware. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Bowen. Maxey with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Bowen. Launches a 3. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Maxey. Baiting the screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Launches it. Offensive rebound. Ivy on the wing. Cuts off the pass. To the middle. Here's Landry. And Landry throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slant.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Holland with the rebound. To the inside. They set the pick. From outside the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Changes for Chicago. And it's tied up with that one. And then drops, so they now lead by 1.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Fires at the elbow. Forty seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Hey, man, can Ivy fly? I mean, a big-time finish.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance. To talk to his guy. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Malunga. It's tipped.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it, or it's going to get rejected.
And that one drops for him.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside.
And some good action in the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Here's Spears. Allen outside. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Maxey attacking, and he makes good on the layup.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Inside, Hang, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that.
Back to Maxey. Over Allen. And Ware pulls it down. To the paint. And then Allen slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
They get it back. Pass to McNeely. From downtown, Allen shot is off. Chicago trails by 10. Now Landry. Out to the right wing. To the left wing. Here's Bowen. And again, Chicago. No good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the scope.
Scooped up. Kicks it out to Maxey. Second shot opportunity. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Spears.
That's a great play. Knows where her open teammate is and puts it on the money.
Here's McNeely. Chicago grabs the miss.
The analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite it.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Where?
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
That's the boost. So it's Chicago now. They trail by 9 points. From past the arc, they get it again. Pass to McNeely. Now Fear. Allen for 3. There's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
And the extra effort getting his team a boost.
Now here's Burke. Fires for 3. Messi grabs the rebound. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Now we've got the intentional foul.
Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chicago on defense. 11-point game. Pass to McNeely. Here's Ware. The three-pointer, no good. So it's Chicago now. Here's Boozer.
So ready to get physical. Boozer takes it to the inside of the defense.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could deter it.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Certainly knows how to get to the line. Boozer using that size of his to his advantage.
And that one goes out of bounds. As judged by 8.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Fears with it. Here he goes.
Fears at his best, using that elusive speed of his to inflict damage
A piece of it.
Look at that rim protection. He just embraced that shot.
late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Throws it to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. That one is too easy.
They set the pick. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jump.
Here's Landry. That's tipped.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing after that block. You got
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want to force it. It's better to get your shots in the flow.
Allen's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that trick was going to fall.
Here's Bowen. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Field. Now Webb. He's covered by net. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. Inside. And it throws it down.
Well, once Aiton gets just a bit of momentum towards the rim, there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Here's Spears. There's the steal. Heidemann. Pass to Landry. And Landry throws it down.
That's a heads-up play by her. Saw her teammate pop open and got the ball moving.
Here's Ware. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Aiton. And Ware pulls it down. Shoots the three. And Trey Murphy gets the three. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? It's shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
My heart will you fast. Once I got you, I'm nobody knows.
The sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my breath. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my
Once I got
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip.
We cannot do this every time. This love not anybody concerned. Why do we argue every night though? Why you
New York. Here's Shangoon. The kick out to LeBron. Here's Fear. And slam dunk by Fear.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
So great talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
He scored runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect. I'm sure he tests he owes that at least partially to Jeremiah. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice dribble.
From downtown, where no good. Here's LeBron. No good on the strong take.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Cephalosha with the steal. Here's Fear. And slam dunk by Fear.
Oh, Fears. How explosive.
Boy, zero hesitation. You see a window to drive and you take advantage.
Screen by Shangoon. The trade. And again, New York with the triple.
That's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And the shot goes in.
The game is simple. Make the right play.
Here's Fear. Screen by Shangoon. Misses in close. Here's Ware. It's rebounded by Neal. And Shangoon throws it down. LeBron's playing days are over. And GA, who knows what will be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player came into the league with such lofty expectations. And not only do you think those expectations, but fair to say, he succeeded.
Here's Fear. 4 on the clock. Back to Cephalosha. A three ball. And Ware pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. James left side. In the corner, Shangoon with it. Fires from deep. No good there. Here's Ware. Knocks down the three ball. Ware is red.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Every arm can test that jumper.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York leads by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here's Chapman to the inside. Back to Nisi. There's a screen. Out left to the wing. Launches a three. And Nisi throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, Gene, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession in that way, that's tough to take.
He saw he was ready to slap that one away. Very good position.
Here's Şengün. Off the inbound, no good. Nisi with the ball. Over Beard. This has had a chance to tie it there. Here's the Queen. And here is LeBron. New York calls timeout. Greg, you're looking out for Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old. Clear.
And here's Sabalenka. That's the Bonner. Launches it. No good on the shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him
Now, here's Ivy. Sabalenka with the steal. And here's the fast break. Sabalenka leading the way. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
when Jarris Walker steps in. Feel those cuts over here.
Inside. Ball's not loose. Kuzma outside. That's the Bonner. Back to Kuzma. They set the screen. Down low. Fade away. On the clock. Bonner no good. A pointer. Gets rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was time. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way. He is going all in.
And slammed home by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finish.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now, Nembhard. He lines it up. 6 on the shot clock. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That is a thing of beauty. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Nembhard. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's New York with a 4-point game. Outside Walker. Set the pick from outside the arc. And no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's becoming hard. Changing shots without making contact.
Here's Ware. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Spears. To the middle. Pass to McNeil. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. New York ball.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Fears with it. Here's Cephalon. Here's the 3. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Allen. To take the lead. A 3-pointer is right on target. Allen got himself going there. His first points of the game. Driving inside. And swings up and offensive rebound. Wide open look here for Spears. It's good on the
Second chance kickers. Always the result of that extra effort.
Allen outside. And the officials have called the illegal shooting right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Where? Şengün with the rebound.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And looks like they're set him up to about and here's Ivy. Drops in the layup for 2.
interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Here's Spears.
That's about ideal position. Set that thing back.
Timeout's a chance to check yourself, grab a drink, but the team is all
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see what kind of adjustment he makes here.
And so here's New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Now here's Ivy. And slammed home by Ivy.
What a slam, showing some power on that finish.
Kick out to Walker. And again, New York with a triple.
Well, knowing where his teammate was the whole time, Nembhard drawing the defenders and then pops it out to the 3-point line.
And slammed home by Ivy.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
6 to 3-pointer.
You can see how comfortable Nembhard is operating in pick and roll action, just taking what's available.
Now, here's Ivy. Driving in. And slammed in by Ivy.
Boy, that's impressive. You get down here on the drive, and there is no stopping it once he's at the cup.
On the wing, Casey McGrady. For the three. Doesn't get it to drop for it. Ivy with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Holland. It's rebounded by New York, no better that time. Together on the break. Jumps up. And slammed by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. A high effort transition play. Gradually will make him an asset moving forward.
Now here's LeBron. James on the drive. And the tough by LeBron.
How good is that? Help the taller defender on him, get a little extra push. That's all you
Here's Jay. Gets the layup into the sweep of victories the knee.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he can keep
Now Fears. Pass to McNeely. To take the lead. Clock at 6. Here's Macy. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Here's Cephalosha. Walker is free. Kuzma inside. Here's Queen. And again, it's New York.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance and knows it's winning time.
And short dunk by Fears.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley?
Absolutely hammered it down. To the middle. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to Kuzma. And they'll get another chance. And stolen by Fears. And here's the fast break. Fires the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win sends a tremendous emotional boost for
damn, good game. It's
To take a road game like this and
damn. Maybe you almost won. Maybe. But I'm at like 90 now. Good shot, Trey.
We'll see you later.
So Eric B. Lee, microphone fiend, it's the return of the God, peace God. Ain't nobody fresher than Mason, Martin Martella. D-Tape screaming the other side, they jealous. We got a vacant full of, they got a table full of fellas.
I'm always going, I need a phone back. She's so busy, give me a million.